Valentine Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Taurus, okay? So this is for any placements of Taurus you have in a chart. If you do, great. If not, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. If you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms, because I know I was a crosswatcher for many of you myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention, I use the Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I'll also mention when it's important for you to utilize your intuition. I started pulling the cards already until I realized that that's not how I do it anymore. So I stopped. We have the fourth. We'll pull the fourth set together. And so, yes, let's begin. Now, for the first set, you have the Prince of Winter. Now, the Prince of Winter is a very intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive individual. It says, seek out an intellectual solution to your problems. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected good luck. No, changes. Sudden or unexpected changes. So things are suddenly changing and you don't know why. Which might lead you to believe, to continue the belief that you have no control over what happens in your reality, which is not true. By the way, you have complete control over what happens in your reality. You are the one who does everything. In this case, everything does revolve around you. You are the main point of focus. You are the thing that attracts everything and detracts everything from your reality. So, yes. This is the center of your universe. Your universe. The one verse. Anyway. Now the next card is the Ten of Winter. Until you realize that that is how things are, it will all, or I feel like you are going to realize this, you're going to come to this cognition, and that is how you're going to get out of the difficulties of winter, and you'll move to the ease and warmer climates of spring. Because in this card, you see this fairy who's leaving winter and moving towards a spring type, area. Next, you have Renewal. Now, Renewal is the Judgment card in this deck. It talks of review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself and others. Very interesting. Interesting how I pointed out that there is a moving towards something new, but in this moving towards something new, you are letting go of your old thinking pattern. You are letting go of what did not serve you in the past, which is exactly what Judgment card is talking about. No, judge what's best for you in this new thing, right? Yeah. And then if you do decide, what's a better way of dealing with whatever you're going through and so on, you'll be able to tap into the Six of Summer. And the Six of Summer is the Six of Cups, which talks of children or childhood from your past, children or childhood, the return of people or messages from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. So just be careful that while you're judging or while you're passing judgment on what happened in the past, you actually give it what's the word I'm looking for? You think of the right things, that you remember everything correctly in regards to that action that happened that you want, and how you will decide to do things in this new stage in your life. In order for you to tap into your Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is called the Four of Spring in this deck. It says, be grateful, you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. Yes. Yes. So that all of this is like a pathway, a suggestion, how to do things in order to get the ball, keep the ball rolling is what I'm getting. Then you have the 8 of Summer. So once you realize that, this is a better way of doing it with this Judgment card, which is called Renewal, remember, you will feel like, okay, you won't necessarily move places, but you'll move paradigms, you move ways of thinking, you'll decide to shift something in your reality, right? Because this is the 8 of Summer, and the 8 of Summer is the 8 of Cups, which talks of the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Thank you, my card, that'd be nice. You go from the 9 of Summer to the 9 of Spring. Now, the 9 of Spring talks of prepare protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. The way I see this, alright, what I attach with this card is that you've worked on something and now, you've worked on something and now it's being criticized. Now, it's being criticized, it's being attacked from all sides, right? Because they're like, oh, well, you don't know what you're doing, you're too young, and blah, 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 right? At least that's what I'm getting. But if that does not resonate, put it as it fits, because on this card, I don't know if you can see it, her surroundings, her very well manicured lawn, where she is, the flowers and all that stuff, are being attacked by ladybugs. I know ladybugs are super cute to us, but in reality, ladybugs are vicious to plants. They're evil. They're vicious to plants. They eat them constantly. The leaves and everything goes awry. In any case, now when you defend your environment, right, you'll be able to, when you defend your environment, if we go along with the 8 of Summer, which is the people that are telling you don't know what you're doing, so you're defending the thoughts and what you've decided to do from the people around you, because this is what you want to unite with. This is what you have decided to stick with, right? Because it says because this is what you see. Because this is what you see that is going to work for you in the future. So you're like, well, the way that you're doing things isn't really going to assist me in what I want to create. So I'm going to leave with the 8 of Spring and find someone who is on the same page as me. Now, the Unity card talks of a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. So you're letting go of the people that didn't help you achieve what you wanted to achieve, and you're going towards the people that will, which is great and grand. Yes. Then you have the Princess of Autumn. Now, the Princess of Autumn, alright, is a very studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous individual. It says, happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Yep. It's basically, okay, if we talk about the partnership that you're going to come into, and the fact that the Princess of Autumn needs a little time to get going, I feel like it's like you're planning, you're still in the planning stages of your project or whatever it is that you're about to do, right? And for that, you would need planning stages. And so that's why people feel like you're not moving, at least you don't have the impression you're not moving fast enough because you're still in the planning stages. But it's not a bad thing. It's just means that it's going to take a bit of time. Take your time. There's no need to rush, which is another card. I think it's Temperance. I'm not sure. In any case, next card, the third set, alright, starts off with the King of Autumn, who is very compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. I had the word loyal on the tip of my tongue, so I feel like that is a word that should have been on this card for this reading. That is. Now, at the bottom it says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. Everything going your way. But a good person or company to work for. It's like I'm slurring my words. Okay. Yeah. So you've taken your time. You have, the things are slowly but surely lining up, and they're slowly but surely lining up because you're working for the person that you should be working for, right? And the next card is the Two of Autumn. Now, the Two of Autumn talks of bringing fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an excellent talent for multitasking. Yeah, I feel like I have to do some theater exercises to be able to utilize my voice and my, like, we'd say mon appareil. I don't actually remember what we used to say, but well, anyway, my throat, all this portion, be able to articulate my words well, quickly. That's what actors do. In any case, next you have the Four of Summer. Now, the Four of Summer, alright, talks of being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. What I'm getting, alright, is that you've brought fun into everything you do. You're multitasking, but you're multitasking too much, and you have too many things happening at once. And so that is why, because possibly you're not taking care of yourself enough, I feel like you might feel like you're going down a rabbit hole and you kind of lost track of yourself, and you're like, well, you're not seeing the great things that you'll normally see in your day because you're so concentrated on getting the next thing done, right? Now, I feel like there will be a definite realization of this, and you are absolutely going to ask for help from others, with the Ten of Spring, which is the Ten of Wands, which talks of ask for help from others. All work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Yep. Too many responsibilities. But once you do this, okay, I feel like you might feel a little, because what I got was that I feel like you're a little sensitive, and so someone, I feel, took advantage or dumped too much on you. I feel like someone was not a good leader, and they dumped too much on you without, doing it the right way, and or dividing the work to be done correctly. So that might have affected you, and that's why, because when it affected you, you're like, okay, sayonara, I'm leaving. You are not taking me seriously. You're not giving me any time to think about things and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to leave. and that would be indicated by the Six of Winter. Now, the Six of Winter talks of positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. Yes. Okay. So, that is good. Though, this has affected you in some way because the next card is the Queen of Winter. Now, the Queen of Winter is someone who is strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. It says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. So I feel like, because the Queen of Winter is very quick to cut anybody who is not really helping her to achieve her objectives, right? Which is what we found with the Ten of Spring. She finally asked for help from others, and so she's kind of, she still keeps that in the back of her mind, that someone took advantage of her and took advantage of what she was offering, did not really give her the, I don't know what the message is. It depends on every single one of you. But I feel like because she was hurt the first time, now she knows better. She's like, nuh-uh, you ain't taking advantage of me no more. Yep. Now, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, who has a message for my Tauruses. So, Three of Autumn. So, if we follow the Queen of Winter, the Queen of Winter is quick to cut, right? And she's quick to cut anything that no longer serves her. So now she is on a hunt to find exactly what will bring her joy as a job, right? It says, this card says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talent. Yes. Very good. So once you get into the Three of Autumn energy, alright, you'll be able to then move up to the Six of Autumn. Now the Six of Autumn talks of the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected talent from us, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Yes. This is great. Now, after that we have the Prince of Summer. Now, the Prince of Summer is a very romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious individual. It says, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So, the way I see this is that, okay, you've been acting well. What was that? Well, alright, you have shown life that you are up for the challenge. You can now, you've now moved up, you are in better control of yourself. So, as a test, life is going to send you a Prince of Summer, someone who is flirtatious, dramatic, and all that tweenage stuff, right? So, it's not someone who is very grounded, who is very stable, who wants to make sure to, respect you and whatnot. No, they're going to send you a little schmuck. Okay, I said schmuck, but what I mean to say is someone who is not mature enough for you, right? So, just to see how well you fare. And I feel like, just to see how well you fare, and because you are now at this new level, you're now at this new vibration, you have matured, you have moved up to the Nine of Autumn, which is the Nine of Pentacles, right? Which talks of reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. And I think this Prince of Summer individual, alright, is going to be, you are going to turn your back and be like, okay, I have no time for this. Keep this to yourself. Don't bother me. I am at a better place in my life, so bye-bye. Bye now. And you're going to send him off, right? And due to that, the next card is the Seven of Summer. Now, the Seven of Summer is the Seven of Cups, which talks of no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So you have, now that you turned your back onto that Prince of Summer, who is flighty, who is very emotional, who is all that jazz and then some, you now have the pick of whatever you want, right? The Seven of Cups is spoiled for choice. I take this from Lenormand, the reader Lenormand. He is amazing with his reading, so spoiled for choice, right? It's your decision. Pick one and move along with it, because now you have all the 7 choices, 7 types of men to pick, men or women to pick from. What is your next partner type gonna be? It is up to you. So, my gorgeous and fellow Taurus, I don't have Taurus in my chart, so sorry, my gorgeous Tauruses, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leave a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Tauruses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!